Hello everyone, my name is Dorian Mazurek, and for this assignment I created a group session for clients and family members at Gateway Foundation who are contemplating receiving chemical or medication assisted therapy, otherwise known as MAT. The group I facilitated was called Chemical Assisted Sobriety. The primary purpose of medication assisted therapy is to aid in prolonged sobriety. The primary purpose of this group session that I created and facilitated was to provide information, guidance, and support to clients and family members regarding information about medication-assisted therapy and how they can receive it while in treatment. I began the session by explaining what medication-assisted sobriety is. The significance of this treatment option is that it's not just one thing or the other. It's actually a combination of medication and talk therapy that works together to provide the client with the best outlook. I reviewed some facts about addiction with group participants, as well as some definitions to ensure that there was a standard baseline of knowledge, just to make sure we're all on the same page before I continued. On the surface, if a treatment option is effective, it would seem that everyone will be supportive and endorse the program. However, this combination of therapy along with medication is highly controversial. Individuals often question if the option is truly helpful or if it's just exchanging one addiction for another. Also, support from counselors vary. Generally, this medication is only encouraged to be used for no more than 90 days, and after that point, clients should be working a program long enough so that they feel comfortable that they don't need medication-assisted therapy. This is a list of some of the most commonly prescribed medications for chemical-assisted sobriety. Suboxone and Vivitrol are commonly prescribed at Gateway Foundation. Suboxone is usually given in the pill form to clients while they're in residential treatment, and Vivitrol is most often administered in monthly shots where a client is working a program actively or if they're in outpatient treatment. How they work is they block the positive feelings, or there are some that can make an individual sick. I think it's important to note that MAT, medication-assisted therapy, is only for opioids and alcohol. There are currently no FDA-approved medications used to treat any other types of drug addiction, such as methamphetamines, marijuana, or cocaine dependence. As with anything, there are both positive and negative aspects to this treatment option. The medication can be very expensive, so clients who don't have good insurance may have to pay a lot of out-of-pocket costs. Clients must also receive a shot while they're in a licensed treatment facility, and then thereafter they have to either go to their doctor or come back to the facility for their next monthly dose. Or if clients are taking pills, it's very crucial for them to take them as prescribed. There's also a risk of abuse if they are selling them or sharing them. Clients can also use the medication as a crutch instead of actively working a treatment program. There's also a risk of emotional changes and physical discomfort symptoms. For many clients, the benefits of medication-assisted therapy outweigh the limitations. One of the biggest benefits that I've seen of this precautionary measure from my interactions with clients is that MAT can provide a safety net, and it can also build confidence of those who are in recovery. Group ended with a discussion on some facts about recovery, and then I opened the floor for the participants to ask any questions with the aid of medical staff present. Creating this group session supported the grand challenge of advancing long and productive lives. I feel that I've accomplished this by advocating for and reinforcing sobriety, educating the community, and by promoting healthier relationships in safer environments for the clients at Gateway. A big challenge I ran into when developing this training and facilitating the group discussion was actually finding something that the facility needed and could actually use. Conducting research, talking with clients, meeting with staff and supervisors was very time consuming, and I had to do this all around my family and work schedules. Initially, I assumed that most people would be on board with having medication-assisted sobriety as another deterrent or accountability measure, but that was not the case. Although MAT is proven to be beneficial and effective, some people still don't want or support it. When talking to the clients, I simply met them where they were, and at the end, when I received feedback from the clients, I found that they felt educated and they felt empowered simply to make their own well-informed decision about their recovery. And the biggest lesson that I've learned is that addiction does not discriminate. There's no one type of person who is immune, and most people are just one bad decision away from being a client in treatment with a substance use disorder. I utilized a lot of mediums for this assignment. Unsurprisingly, the Gateway staff, clients, and counselors were my best sources. Their input was simply invaluable because it came firsthand with a unique perspective that I couldn't get from reading in a book or from a magazine or watching a video. Here is a list of my references. I welcome your questions, comments, concerns, and feedback, and I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for your time and have a good day.